Let's be honest, for years crypto has been the Wild West, full of opportunity, innovation, and digital cowboys promising moonshots. But as we reach late 2025, the frontier is more dangerous than ever. The bandits are smarter, the sheriffs can't keep up, and the stakes are sky high. We're not talking about a few stolen coins. Entire digital fortresses are being emptied overnight, with losses that would make a Bond villain jealous. Security that worked a few years ago is now useless. The very foundations of crypto are cracking. Every 9-figure hack isn't just a fluke, it's a symptom of a much bigger problem. Billions are vanishing, often into the hands of state-sponsored hackers or shadowy syndicates. This isn't just a tech issue, it's an existential threat to the industry's credibility and future. Tonight, we'll dive into the biggest heists, how they happen, and what it means for you. Because whether you're a crypto veteran or a total newbie, this matters. It's time to pay very close attention. Want to see how bad it's gotten? Just look at the headlines from the last 18 months. The Bybit attack in February 2025, $1.46 billion gone, courtesy of North Korea's Lazarus Group. They didn't just find a loophole, they orchestrated a digital masterpiece and laundered the money with chilling efficiency. In May, Coinbase lost $400 million, not to a technical hack, but to bribed support contractors. That same month, Cetus on the Sui blockchain lost $220 million to attackers who spoofed token contracts, turning monopoly money into real cash. 2024 was no better. PlayDApp lost $290 million, WazirX nearly $235 million. Each attack is unique, but the message is clear. The attack surface is huge and defenses are often paper-thin. It's a brutal game of cat and mouse, but the mouse has a PhD in cyber warfare. Billions have vanished, not because blockchain is broken, but because the systems built on top are vulnerable. These aren't just numbers, they're people's life savings and the trust that underpins the entire system. Every successful hack emboldens attackers and sends a chilling message. Crypto isn't safe. Until security is taken as seriously as hype, that won't change. The industry's survival depends on it. How are hackers pulling this off? They've evolved far beyond finding a typo in a smart contract. Private key theft remains a top method. If a hacker gets your key, it's game over, as seen in the Bybit and NoBytex heists. But now, social engineering is king. The $400 million Coinbase hack bribed support staff, not breached firewalls. It's the digital equivalent of convincing a guard to leave the back door open. No amount of encryption can stop a compromised insider. Legacy code is another weak spot. Old protocols like GMX-V1 are exploited long after better versions exist. Cross-chain bridges meant to connect blockchains are complex and notoriously hard to secure, prime targets for big scores. Hackers also exploit design flaws, not just bugs, manipulating collateral or pricing rules to drain funds. Today's attackers are meticulous researchers, not amateurs. They study targets for months, looking for that one fatal flaw. Their playbook is always expanding. Our defenses must evolve just as quickly. Otherwise, we're always one step behind. Here's a nightmare. Your crypto's security isn't just about the platform, it's about every piece of software it relies on. Third-party dependencies are hidden risks, and if one breaks, the whole system can collapse. In July 2025, Splunk, a data analytics giant used by many crypto firms, issued a security alert. The culprit? Not Splunk's code, but a flaw in a third-party cryptographic library, golang.org/x/crypto. This vulnerability, CVE 2024-45337, could let attackers undermine encryption everywhere it's used. If a foundational library is flawed, every app that uses it, from exchanges to government servers, is suddenly at risk. The Splunk patch also fixed issues in other common tools like libcurl and OpenSSL. This is a brutal reminder. A crypto platform's security is only as strong as its weakest software link. A tiny crack in an obscure library can become the backdoor for a multi-million-dollar heist. Continuous upgrades and constant vigilance are non-negotiable. It's not enough to audit your own code, you have to monitor every dependency all the time. In this world, one overlooked flaw can bring the whole house down. For all the talk of code and cryptography, the biggest security risk is still people. The $400 million Coinbase hack proved it. Human error and manipulation are the easiest ways in. Social engineering attacks, phishing emails, fake messages on Discord or Telegram don't break code, they break concentration. We're all fallible, and attackers know it. Mistakes like leaking private keys, reusing weak passwords, or storing recovery phrases insecurely are self-inflicted wounds. No protocol upgrade can fix writing your password on a sticky note. Security is as much about behavior as technology. Companies must relentlessly train employees to spot phishing and follow strict protocols. For users, it means healthy paranoia. Treat every link with suspicion, verify every request, and remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it's a trap. We are the first and last line of defense for our own assets. Security culture isn't optional, it's essential. The human factor is the hardest to fix, but the most important. Don't be the weakest link. Amidst the chaos, Ethereum stands out for its relentless push to upgrade and secure its ecosystem. Instead of just reacting to disasters, Ethereum's community is constantly improving its core infrastructure. The Dencun upgrade in March 2024 introduced proto-danksharding, lowering transaction fees and making the network more accessible. In May 2025, the Pectra upgrade bundled 11 proposals to boost user experience and validator security. EIP 7702 lets wallets act like smart contracts temporarily, enabling features like spending limits and multi-approvals, directly addressing wallet drain risks. The roadmap is ambitious: full danksharding for speed and cost, and proposer-builder separation to fight transaction manipulation. This transparent, community-driven process is what crypto needs: constant, proactive improvement. It's not easy, but it's how you turn a Wild West into a thriving digital civilization. Security isn't a one-time fix, it's a philosophy. Ethereum is showing the way. What if we ignore security? The costs are real and devastating. Billions lost aren't just numbers, they're retirement savings, college funds, and small business capital. Every major hack erodes trust, the invisible backbone of any financial system. Each breach reinforces the idea that crypto is a lawless casino, scaring off mainstream users and investors. When trust collapses, regulators step in, often with heavy-handed rules that can stifle innovation and drive the industry underground. By failing to secure itself, crypto risks losing the freedom and decentralization it was built on. Proactive security is the best defense against damaging regulation. Developers can't build the future on quicksand, they need a stable, secure foundation. Investing in security isn't a cost, it's the price of survival. The alternative? A future where innovation withers and trust is gone. The stakes couldn't be higher. We can't afford to get this wrong. Is it hopeless? Not at all, but everyone needs to get smarter and more disciplined. For platforms, decommission legacy code. Don't leave old vulnerable protocols running. Protect private keys obsessively. Use multi-signature wallets, cold storage, and hardware security modules. Build layers of defense so a single breach doesn't mean total disaster. Developers, get regular independent security audits, run bug bounties, and monitor threats in real time. Users, use hardware wallets, double-check every transaction, and update your software promptly. Treat every unsolicited link or message with suspicion. Companies must invest in ongoing security training for all staff. Teach them to spot phishing and never share credentials. For everyone, adopt a mindset of healthy skepticism. That guaranteed airdrop in your DMs? It's a scam. That urgent email about your wallet? Also a scam. Build your digital immune system. Recognize and reject social engineering before it does damage. Security is a team sport. We're all on the team. Let's play to win. Where does this leave us? At a crossroads for crypto's future. The technology's promise is real, but it's threatened by relentless, evolving attackers. The losses of 2024 and 2025 are a blaring alarm. Our old approach to security isn't enough. Security must be woven into every project, from code to user interface. It's not just about blockchains. It's about the entire software supply chain, and most importantly, the people. This isn't a one-person problem, it's a collective challenge. Developers, platforms, and users must all step up. Share information, set standards, and build a culture of safety. The challenge is huge, but not impossible. We have the tools and knowledge to build a secure digital future, if we choose to use them. The story of crypto in 2025 could go two ways: endless hacks and lost trust, or a wake-up call that leads to real resilience. The future isn't written yet, but if we want it to be bright, it better be secure and it better be encrypted.